start to question every once in a while. Why did I sign up for this? Not every run is Instagram worthy. Some days, the win is just getting out the door. And this week, that was the win. Everything started to fall apart from day one, like my schedule, errands, random life stuff, you name it. So I started my run and I forgot to put on some squirrel's nut butter. So now I'm going back to go do that. Got 8 miles today. I waited too long to get out the door. So now it's definitely a lot warmer out than if I would have gotten out earlier. So there's that. But yeah, getting some easy effort miles in today. I will say, as hot as it is out here, when you enter those like shaded areas, it feels so nice. It's like 10 degrees cooler. There's a nice breeze. It feels so good. Then you come out into the sun and you just get blasted with heat and hot air. Sometimes you have to stop at the top of a hill and hang out underneath of a tree to get out of the sun and also lower your heart rate. So as you can see, I started off the week strong with forgetting some lube and also waiting too long to get out the door. The plan was to take this run easy, but it ended up being a struggle bus kind of a run. The next day I had a speed session, which I was hoping to have some redemption. All right, this is the first time I've actually done standing/walking rest breaks during a track workout. First time I'm doing it, so we'll see what happens, see if this actually feels good on these reps. Whew, this humidity is brutal. Yikes. Woo. I'm a third of the way done. Now, I wasn't quite sure exactly how I was going to feel on this run, specifically when it comes to the standing rest breaks. But honestly, I kind of liked it. I think it really helped out with fatigue and a faster recovery rate. All right, just wrapped up this workout. Now it's time for a cool down. Wow, it is so humid out here. Like ridiculously humid. There's like no breeze, just stagnant air. Oh God. Whew. Tonight is rice with peanut butter tempeh. I'm playing calendar Jenga with my training plan, thinking, okay, I can make this work. And then, boom, I get sick. And not just like a little sniffle. I'm talking about a sickness that makes every step feel like you're carrying an additional 20 pounds. My head was foggy, my body ached, and my motivation was completely flatlined. So today, I decided to take a rest day, an unscheduled rest day from training. After that specific run, I started feeling a little funky. And today, if you don't hear it already, I feel a little nasally. So I'm currently taking this multi-symptom kind of cold medicine. I have some kind of cold. So that's fun. So I'm going to take today off. I might take tomorrow off as well. I probably will, just because I think it's just important to kind of listen to your body a little bit. And it gives me a chance to kind of like rest up a little bit before the next push, before race day. I'm not really too concerned about it. I think my base is good enough right now. My training is going really well, so I'm not really going to count myself out at all. I feel like it's one of those scenarios where you have to look at the bigger picture when it comes to your training. So I'm going to take today off and tomorrow off of no running, but just watching other people run on social media. Do that. Training for an ultra marathon, it isn't necessarily harder than training for a marathon. It's definitely not easier. With a marathon, you're chasing speed, precision, splits. But with an ultra, you're chasing survival. You're learning how to run when your body's already tired, how to stay focused when the miles are starting to blur together. They're different beasts, but neither one lets you off easy. After having a couple days off, I actually felt a lot better. And it's perfect timing because it was just in time for my back-to-back long runs. But the thing is, I had to switch my back-to-back long runs because of a scheduling conflict, which means I had to do my longest run on Sunday. Now, I really couldn't wrap my brain around this. I typically like to do a longer run first, so I ensure I get a good session in. It's definitely humid out here. I'll tell you that. It's quiet and humid. But as runners, we should know that being flexible is key when it comes to training.
So with that being said, my first run was a 13-mile long run that started at like 5 in the morning. I clearly didn't have my bearings, and also coming off of 2 days of rest, everything was kind of just, I guess the best word to use is discombobulated.
And here's the part no one really puts on the race flyers for ultras. Ultra training is built on monotony, the daily slog, the same routes, the same shoes, the same steady thump of your footsteps. It's not glamorous, there's no cheering crowds, just you and the sound of your breath. You have to learn to live in that, to make peace with it, because that's where the work happens. You see, something in that monotony, something changes. You stop chasing excitement and start chasing consistency.
All right, it is Long Run Sunday. I swapped my days. Yesterday I did a 13.1 mile run. Today I got 24, or 3.5 hours. Gotta try something new today. This new method of applying squirrel's nut butter, I learned it from Andy Glaze. You put some inside a plastic bag and you turn it inside out and put it where you need to. So I'm gonna do that. This is a weird way of doing it. So weird. Now for the back. So on this run, it's just easy effort the whole way. It's not necessarily easy, but just gonna take our time. No need to rush through it. Yesterday I did a long run. Today's my second long run, the longest of the two. Whew, let's get after it. Just hit mile 1. Wow, it is humid out here, but it is kind of cloudy. So there's that. 23 more miles to go. Today I also chose to not wear my heart rate monitor because I don't want to fixate too much on heart rate. I know it's gonna be skyrocketing anyways because heat and humidity. So opting to take that out of the equation, just run off vibes. And plus, during my ultra, I'm not really gonna be worried too much about heart rate anyways. I mean, it's a long run, so no need to worry about that. So if you wanna run a looped course over and over and over again for an ultra marathon, you have to learn to run looped courses. Lap number 2, lap 3. I'm already getting bored of seeing the same thing over and over again. But that's the whole reason for doing this workout. I have to get used to running around in loops for long periods of time. So that's what I'm doing.
Discipline isn't born in the big, epic moments. It's forged in the quiet ones. The ones where you tell yourself, I'm still going, even when you don't want to, even when every excuse is right there, waiting for you to take it.
And now the sun's out, so I need to go get my sunglasses. It's a good thing this course is a loop course, because I can go back to the car, drop stuff off, pick stuff up, do what I need to do. So I'm gonna pick up some sunglasses at the end of this loop. Lap number 4. had to stop and get my sunglasses. Lap number 5. Halfway there, halfway there, halfway there. Lap 6, single digits. A little less than 15 miles in. Definitely a little warmer out here, but thankful there's a breeze and that it's cloudy. Feels pretty good. Almost done. Less than 10 miles. Whew. This will be lap 8, my last lap. I'm not getting to 24 today. It's just a little too warm out here. And I'm fading slowly. A little over 21.25 miles done today. Another hot one out here. My legs are trashed. But yeah, got the workout done. Now I need a nice cool beverage. I need to put my feet up a little bit. But yeah, it's done. All right, just wrapped up this run. Didn't get to 24 miles, but got 21.25. This is about 3 hours worth of running. Definitely a hot day out there. Wow. It's like super steamy out here. Just hot. Real bad. What a run. Man, these runs don't get any easier. I start to question every once in a while. Why did I sign up for this?
This week wasn't perfect. I didn't crush every workout. I didn't feel like I was strong every day, but I kept the promise I made to myself. And that's what it's all about. Not perfection, not streaks on a calendar, just showing up over and over and over again until those little steps started to add up to something you didn't even think you could do. If you're in your own grind right now, whether it be running, school, life, work, just remember one thing. These hard days, it doesn't mean that you're failing. They're the foundation that you're building on. Every boring run, every slow mile, every day where you almost quit, that's the stuff that gets you to the starting line and to the finish line. Because every finish line is built on days like this.